still get goosebumps every time I see that.
And she's frozen.
And she's frozen in time.
Gosh,
I'm telling you, it's latency, man. It's got to be latency. I think she reboots her router.
I don't think it's
Probably gonna be.
latency. It's latency.
I throw down the tech gauntlet.
Oh, latency would affect the video too, and her video is fine.
But she was getting choppy. Remember, as soon as the static builds, suddenly she would get a little like it was caching and then catching up. It felt like packet degradation to me.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to IT Tech Support here live on TGRPG.
What we
On
do for
today's
our day
podcast,
What we do in our day jobs.
This is what's
everybody.
called grasping at straws. Here we go.
Yes. Very much so. Very, very, very much so. Oh my God, that's hysterical. Oh, so here we are, folks. Can you math? Because I'm just going to put it out there. Welcome to session 61. The beginning of the end.
Oh, that's ominous. That's not ominous at all. Really.
Where we last left off, the team had finally entered the region of the rendered. And as you did, you became aware of a shifting presence here. What was thought to be approaching a kind of environment that might be offering up an opportunity of respite, instead was the beginning of a cataclysmic event. A strange shadow creature that was released from the Avernus Gate had pretty much brought the entire valley and the region into destruction. The Azure Valley village or small town, which is the landmark that was on the Abraxas maps to help guide the team towards a particular landmark. It was through Mira's moment of trying to decide whether or not going to Anchor's Weight or whether or not going towards the old ancient, what some consider the first temple of Ioun, might have made which one to take. The journey to the Azure Valley brought us an opportunity to understand the threat that was unfolding. Not only the great shadow creature that was released and brought the rendered region into destruction, but Legion, as all 9 hells are currently being opened and let out on to the Wildmont continent, within the Greying Lands, as well as the material plane that Exandria exists on. The team managed to avoid the shadow creature and make it over and land over by the Azure Valley. Here they discovered the physical remains of Alura's flagship, torn asunder and in parts. Meanwhile, as the gates are opening up behind you and off in a much further direction, this town lies in ruin, except for the remnant of the temple, this small chapel, this small church with the great effigy of Ioun in front of it. The doors closed. The team began to move towards the entrance of this church. And here, they discovered something waiting for them. But once again, creature known as Gladys, the daughter of Asmodeus, seems to have taken possession of the book. Using her manipulative ability of psychic will and power, by convincing those that they saw something that wasn't really there, she tricked them, or at least a couple of them, into coming further and further into the church. Here, once the mistake was realized and the team began to filter back out of the church, with one exception. As Abraxas was almost sundered by her will, it was interrupted. But Gork was then targeted by her ire, recognizing his Templar's strength and exactly what he's capable of, she managed to successfully dominate his will. And with that, I need everybody to roll for initiative, please.
Yes, quite. Mother.
I really hope Mira gets in here. 17.
Go ahead and put in your nameplate for me. Oh, wait. No, I forgot. We're
rolled
using
a
OBS tonight.
natural
That doesn't work.
one.
Natural one. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Well, that's easy. I know where to put Abraxas. At the bottom.
But yeah.
What'd you get? 17, Gork?
17.
Okay. Natural 1. What'd you get for Jet?
23.
Ooh.
Go monk.
Super gnome skills. Keen, what'd you get?
20.
20? All right. So with that, somebody roll for Mira for me so we can at least keep her in the initiative order.
11 plus her initiative. Whatever that is.
I could say that we'll safely be able to put her between Abraxas and Gork.
Are you sure? Sure about that?
Yeah, well, maybe. We'll have to
You don't
make
know
some-
her initiative maybe like plus 1,000.
Mirror metrics might tell you that, but
It's +3.
that'll put her safely between Gork and Abraxas. Do you have access to her character sheet, Frigid?
I just kind of stole it off of D&D Beyond.
Okay, cool. Keep it up. I'm gonna let you run her until she can get back in.
No pressure.
That's what we call. That's what happens when you take initiative.
Turns to figure out what Mira's gonna do.
You got a few turns. That's fair.
Oh, but I'm me first. Okay. Unless it's the Glacis first.
Hey, Frigette, because I know I sent you another message. I know you and Mira like to always be in a rush. I PM'd you in Discord.
Okay.
Because if it goes too far beyond the session, then you won't be able to do it. And then it becomes a whole thing. So
Okay.
hopefully Mira fixes her microphone issue. Hopefully.
Mm.
All right. So with that, for Jet,
Mhm.
you are up first with Keen on deck. Looking around, you, Keen, Abraxas, and Mero gathered down at like the base of the stairs. All around you now, you can hear the gateways exploding into existence off in the distance, but they're gradually getting closer and closer. You could hear the screams and the wails of the demonic creatures, like just, you know they're coming. It's only a matter of time. Looking up, the door is closed. Gork, his eyes are like Cylon red, just these radiant eyes that don't look like his own. The small childlike succubus in her younger form, as she is now binding and attuning with the book. And she cackles with a small childlike mirth. Why don't you take care of them for me? You're so much better at it than I am.
Yeah.
He watches Gork steps forward. Gork, all you can hear in your mind is screaming, yelling, the torture of mental souls, and these four enemies staring up at you. For Jet, what would you like to do?
Okay. I am going to use my bonus action to cast a Spirit Shroud on myself.
Okay.
So I deal 1d8 radiant damage,
Okay.
additional. And then any creature that takes that damage can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Nice. I love it.
And I can tell Gork is not himself.
Like, I mean, you get the feeling that the feral look on his face is only readable through his eyes. His like kind of like steady breathing, his kind of calm, and he does kind of let out this like guttural growl where he kind of like affirms the command towards the creature.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start swinging then, because I know we can take it.
All right. Move up into base with him.
Yeah. That's a natural 20.
Right off the bat. Okay.
I'm also slightly offended. You are using an old Gork model.
Am I?
Yes.
Did I not download your newer one yet?
Nope.
Did you send me the new one?
At some point, I did.
Excuse me.
I
Damn
sent
it.
it at some point. I don't know when. I did a long time ago. I just now noticed it.
Oh man, that makes me sad.
It's
But
not
it
that
was the
big.
same title, right?
It doesn't matter. Not small things. Continue.
What happened?
Yeah,
So
you-
I get 3 attacks. And it's 2 natural 20s.
Oh shit! You did it twice.
You did 2 natural 20s on Gork?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Okay. All right.
Strong start. You're gonna need it.
And a 29 to hit.
Yeah, all 3 will definitely hit. So with that, all 3. What's your first? So let's resolve the natural 20s first. What?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna use my staff like a bat, and I'm gonna
Okay.
go for his head.
Okay. Roll for damage. Twice the dice or times 2. Your choice.
Awesome. I like times 2 personally.
Okay.
So that's 16 plus a D for radiant damage. So 19 times 2 is gonna be 38
38 force damage or 38
altogether.
38 altogether. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So how much of that is radiant damage though? Because this is going to be important.
Okay. 6 of it is
6.
Mhm.
Okay. Let me keep that separate for now. Go ahead and resolve the rest of your attacks.
Okay. That's another 16 plus the radiant. So it's 4 radiant and 36 bludgeoning.
Hell yeah.
Gork is just like right to your dome. Doof. Doof.
Perfect.
Go ahead and resolve the third one.
13 bludgeoning and 7 radiant.
Okay, so let me do some math. 13, 17. Okay, Gork, give me a wisdom save, please.
Pull yourself together.
22.
What'd you get?
22.
That's good enough. You feel yourself come back to your senses. In front of you is Frigette. She just whacked you in the head 3 times so hard that as you come back to yourself and the red dominated will fades, your ears are still ringing. You don't ever remember actually getting hit. Frigette's standing in front of you with this feral look on her face, and she's just yelling, "Get wait the fuck up!" And she's just clubbing at you. And I just Gork grabs your staff. Okay. So Gork, you are back to your normal self.
How much
However,
damage did I take?
you took a total of 7285.
85?
Yep, you took 85 points of damage.
Sad part is you can't regain any hit points until the start of my next turn.
Yep. It's all right, though. That's all right.
So for Jet, that was your move and your action. You still have your bonus action.
I used it to get the radiant damage.
Oh yeah, that's right, you did. Okay, that'll finish your turn.
Yeah.
With that, The bad guy is up. She is going to bonus action morph. And she is going to take on her new form. Which I forgot to put out there, but let me see if I can find it. There she is.
Man, how fun is this Tailspire?
I know, right? It does make life a little bit easier, especially when you're, when your two studios are kind of in tatters right now. Take on her new form. She is going to action cast enlarge.
Ooh.
And she's going to take on her avatar form.
Woo.
That was her bonus action, her action. Because she enlarged herself, I need everybody to make con saves, please.
I'm good at that. Don't forget your plus 4s.
What's the range on that?
30 feet, I believe.
30? That is... actually, you know what? I would think all three of you would be like right near each other at this point. So yes, everyone can add a 4 to that.
Actually, I take that. That's in the feet. Still look.
Hey, Mara, you want to test that microphone real quick?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nope.
We're just going to have to live with it because
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
you part of it.
It is 30 feet.
30 feet? Okay.
You are-
Dirty
So-
20.
Okay, Braxis, you are good. Keen?
Wisdom? No, con.
Con.
Con. 10.
10, that's a fail. Gork?
Come on, Keen.
I
What,
have horrible.
you said a con save?
Yeah, con save.
Shit, I dropped that one.
Wait, are we in range?
Yes, you are in range.
Oh.
Oh,
The bonus, the
plus
aura.
4 is
14 for you, Keen.
Plus
14. Yeah,
So that's still going to fail.
yeah.
What'd you get, Gork?
8.
8, that'll fail. Mara, what'd you get?
18.
That'll just succeed. For Jet, what'd you get?
29.
29. So, Gork and Keen, you will take 28 points of cold damage. And the two of you are slowly turning to ice.
Ooh,
So you are now slowed.
28.
Abraxas, Mira, and Fajet
Mhm.
take half
Nice.
that damage and no effect from the spell effect.
So
How
half
much
of
damage?
Half of 21, so 10 points of cold damage.
Wait, 21 or 20?
what? I'm gonna
I'm
absorb.
sorry,
that.
28. So 14. Half of 28 is 14.
I'm gonna absorb that also and take 7.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm also going to use a reaction to absorb elements.
Okay.
Twinsies.
Took a little bit off. Okay, 19.
And she going to up around,
Keepers.
and she's going to land on top of the structure. Right there.
Oh, man.
Coward.
She's so cool.
She is really
All right, that'll finish her turn. Keen, you are up with Gork on deck.
Why she gotta run so far?
Yes. Erg. How far am I now from her?
You are going to be about 85 feet from her now.
85 feet.
Damn.
Yeah, because she's up and away. So it's like 60 down and 25 up.
Okay. I think I will double move towards her and then bonus action hide.
Okay.
Right, because because I can only get there 60 feet. Right. So,
So that'll take you to right about there. And we'll say you're going to hide amongst like the right
perfect.
in here. So go ahead and give me a stealth check.
35.
35. You just kind of melt into the background. And at the end of your turn, you just hear this voice in your mind. I see you. And then you just feel this psychic energy begin to warp into your mind.
Okay.
Give me an intelligence save, please. As she uses all 4 of her legendary actions. Well, she used 4 of her 7 legendary actions on you.
Whoa. Okay. 21.
Oh, you save. There's a brief moment that all this is gone. You're back in that second floor studio
Oh no.
dwelling that you were sneaking into to kill that target. And just as the small child was coming out of their room, this illusionary trap fades, and you have control of your mind again. And you'll take half of 21 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Take only 10 points. And you are not trapped in your own mental prison.
Wait, I'm taking some damage right off the bat here. Right.
Keen, that'll finish your turn.
Yes.
Gork, you are up with Mira on deck.
Is there any path to actually get up to her? Can you like spin the camera? Is there like
What is your passive perception?
16?
Not that you could see, except on the far side of the ruins, you remember there are some ruined stairs that can get you up there, but they're a good 120, 130 feet away from you. Roll for flatulence.
I don't have any good spells. Alright, shit. I'm going to... I don't know. Movement 30 feet towards her.
Take you right there.
A bonus action aggressive. I can move up to my distance again towards an enemy.
Put you right down by where Keen is.
And I will cast... Man, I don't know.
Hey, I gave you guys a heads up. This is a big boss fight.
Yeah, well, I expected her to be like in front of me, or I expected to be fighting them. So.
Oh, you expect everything to happen the way you
Yes.
want it to happen, or what you thought was going to happen. Gotcha.
And I will cast. I'll use my action to cast Aura of Vitality on myself.
Aura of Vitality.
Oh wait, no, I can't heal because Frigid beat the crap
Yeah,
out
sorry.
of me.
Yeah, you gotta wait.
This is my bad.
Because goddamn it, Frigid knocked me in the dome with 2 natural 20s.
Yeah.
I mean, that was some critical roll shit, motherfuckers. That was
Yes.
awesome.
Is
Like a
that
welt on his head.
It's like you guys
His
can
helmet
still hear the
standing.
helmet like ringing.
Can I try to scale that wall, that broken wall beneath her?
As your action?
Yeah, like action dash to like scurry on.
Yeah, give me an athletics check to make sure, nothing
don't-
too untoward happens.
21.
That'll do it. That'll put you right up on top, right next to her. And that'll finish your turn. The end of your turn, she looks down at you. You watch as one eye goes yellow and the other eye goes red. And you feel this psychic scream inside your mind. She's going to spend 3 action points to blur your vision with the hate of the hells. Give me an intelligence save, please.
Not good at that. Nat 1 for 3.
Yeah, you are currently blinded until the beginning of her next turn.
Fantastic.
So you're currently blind. That will be all the legendary action she has for this round. Mira, you are up with Abraxas on deck.
Okay, Mira's gonna turn to look at her. What is she doing?
So, as you turn away from where Frigette just cold-cocked Gork, you watched as Key went down below and hid amongst the bramble and the ruin, and you watched as Gork dashed across and leaped up onto the ruined wall structure that she's sitting on. Looking up at her, in this form, she seems to have to very heavily focus, and it seems her behavior is very specific. We'll say that's obvious to you. Otherwise, if you want to learn more about why this form and what she's doing, it'd be a bonus action check of like insight or something like that.
Yeah. I want to know what she's doing.
Okay, give me an insight check.
Insight check. That would be wisdom? Oh, hold on. Insight.
Should be, I think it's
16.
16.
What
You
is she
hear
doing?
Erebus's voice in your mind. She's attempting to anchor herself here. She has to focus on that. For now, she's weak. She is both binding with the book and anchoring with the material plane. She is trying to claim the 9 hells.
Okay.
There could be an advantage here.
And she has a book on her, right?
She has the book gripped in her hand.
Maybe this will shake her. And Mayra will grip onto her staff and reach out her arm towards her, and she's going to cast Sunburst at her.
Okay. Is that a ranged attack, or does she have to make a save?
150 feet, con save of 19.
That is 15 plus 6 is a 21.
Ooh, okay. So she takes half of 30 radiant damage.
Okay. So that's going to be 15 points of radiant damage. However, now she has to make a concentration save.
And she's blinded for 1 minute.
That's if she's...
Oh, wait.
But she didn't fail.
Yeah. Wait, no. On a failed save, a creature takes half of 12d6 radiant damage and is blinded for 1 minute. On a successful save, it takes half as much damage and isn't blinded.
Right.
Okay.
Correct. So with that, she fails her concentration with a 12. Because she failed her concentration... I forgot.
And for those of you listening or at home, Sunburst is a brilliant flash of light. A ball of fire that got sent to her. So.
Why am I... Oh, there it is. Why is it not letting me...
Fire.
Fire! Is my audio okay?
It's all right.
No.
I still say it's latency, but Mal keeps turning me down.
It's less than good is where
Yeah,
we're at.
that's what we'll go with.
Whatever it is.
Should I speak slowly?
No, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter what you do.
No.
Her child form is now back.
Now, when you say child form, we know that this is the... Oh, what's her name? Glasses? No.
Gladius.
Glacier.
We know that this is the...
Gladius.
This is,
It's Gladys. The D is pseudo-silent. So
Gladius.
It's like Gladys.
Okay.
Gladys.
Glasses. This is the lady... This is the daughter of Asmodeus that we know of.
Correct. That
Got
much you've been able to figure out through the lore. But she seems to be in her childlike form. She morphed into an entirely different form.
No,
But after Mira tried to just sunburst at her, even though she didn't do much damage to her, it broke her concentration on whatever she was doing, brought her back into her childlike form. And now she has this like frustrated tantrum look on her face.
Does she still have the book in her hands?
She still has the book in her hands.
Okay.
Mira, you still have your move and your bonus action.
Well, no, I already did my bonus action for the insight.
Oh yeah, that's right. For the insight. So you still have your move.
So, Mira has her boot, so she's gonna float down a little bit towards her, and she's going to call out and say, "You do not know what you're doing. This is great power beyond what your comprehension. Cease."
Give me an intimidation check.
Okay. Should I use dice? Wait. Oh no! I got a -1. I got an 8.
You're lucky she doesn't have any legendary actions left. She looks at you and she cocks her head strangely and just starts laughing hysterically at you. And I can assure you, you do not know what power is until the weight of my world falls on your head. And you just watch as her face distorts. Her smile gets like creepy long and tall and kind of like collapses back in on itself. Abraxas, you are up. Then we'll be at the top of the second round.
Okay, so I'm going to.
I always assume you're flying.
I am, and I want to know how far am I? So, for Jed is behind me. Everyone else is ahead of me towards the girl who is now 100-something feet away.
Correct. See, Gork just clambered up on top of the ruined building. He's got his axe out. He's like maybe about 15 feet from her now.
It's a sword, yeah.
Oh, sorry, sword.
Great sword. The fucking... Okay. I am going to get within 60 feet of her.
Okay.
Because with a 60-foot fly speed, I can get...
You could get like right to the edge of the building.
Ooh,
and because you're already at height, you can get to her.
Can I perch on that statue and just kind of land on the statue there?
I love that idea.
Because I don't want to be in the air right now, just in case. What? I hover on the statue. I throw a massive statue at the girl. And I'm going to.
I didn't put. Oh no, you can't. Okay, I can't
perch.
You can. I just forgot that. I did something to the figure that she is, and I have to keep you in fly mode, even though you're perching.
Right. Yeah.
It's a character, not a.
Shh, you be quiet, Gork.
I can
Yeah.
see
No one needs your real life insights.
I can see
So how far is Gork from me?
Gork is about 25 feet from you now.
And he's within that range also. Because I'm going to twin. No, I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. I'm just glad you're awake.
Trust me. So am I. I'm actually going to quicken I'm going to quicken an Eldritch Blast. And I want to shoot a bunch of Eldritch Blasts at her. So this is my bonus action. The first one is a 29. Does that hit?
That definitely hits.
Okay. That's 1 + 5. That's 6 points of damage. Then we have 25 to hit.
That'll hit as well.
And that.
How much was your first set of damage?
6.
6. Okay.
This is 14.
Okay.
Then the second one is 25 again for 11 points of force damage. And then the last one is a 20.
20 will just barely hit.
Okay. And then that's.
Especially in this form. Okay, yeah, in this form.
And that's another 9 points of force damage. Nice. So if she's concentrating on anything, she's got to make 4 con saves.
I think Mira took care of that.
in case there's anything else that might be,
she's not currently trying to anchor to the plane, so she's currently not concentrating.
And I'm going to try and using my. So that's a quickened spell. While I'm doing that, I'm going to use my action to cast haste on her.
Okay.
I'm trying to sneak in something positive into that exchange.
So you're going to sneak haste on
to her.
To her?
Yes.
You're hasting her.
Yes.
Okay. You know what, man? You know how to throw me for a loop. You're hasting her. You sure you want to do that?
I'm
Yeah.
You
terrified.
played a Yu-Gi-Oh trap card, and we're all very confused.
Yeah, we're all super confused.
Like, she's gonna take one step, and you're gonna be like, 10,000 damage.
I'm going to confuse. I want it to be.
Read out haste for me, though. I might be missing something. Read out haste.
I'm casting. Well, here's the thing. I'm casting a spell on her. Whether or not she is going to resist or not is one thing, but there's no resistance to it. Like, I'm just casting haste on her. Whether she chooses to counter spell or whatever, that's on her. But there's no. It says, I choose a willing creature. Unless if she allows a positive spell to be hit her, I would imagine she knows what haste is.
Would she know if it's a positive thing until it happens, though?
Well, that's the trick. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because she's not in her avatar form. Had you tried this in her avatar form, it would be different.
I'm going to say, as I cast this spell, I'm going to be like, I'm going to try and flicker.
That's what it is. In the description, it says you choose a willing creature.
Right. I don't necessarily want her to. I'm doing a positive thing. Would she be willing to be blessed, thinking that my magic was haywiring?
Ooh. You know what? Give me a deception check for that one. I'll use that as a base.
I'm more than happy to do that. Here we go. That's a natural one, but I'm going to roll it again.
Please do.
With my magical guidance and all that nastiness. That's not much better, but that's a 16.
Insight to haste. So I'm going to have her make an insight check. That is a natural one.
Ooh.
Okay.
She's going to let you do it.
Okay.
She is now hasted. She is now hasted with you're concentrating on it though, right?
I am.
Okay, so you are concentrating on it.
And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to land and pretend like my magic is failing or like flickering, like fuck, like that was a mistake.
Okay, we'll make that as part of your deception, and oh man, you like to fuck with me. Okay, so I'm gonna
level 19, baby. We gotta be creative.
Yeah.
He's hasted.
This is like the moment though when you're playing Magic the Gathering or Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh. Your enemy's at one hit point, you have all the cards on the table on your side, and you do something like, I just kill him. Who knows? You try to do something, boom, you got hit. It's like, haha, it's like salting the wound.
Thanks, Bear. Yeah, I'm really confused. Okay. All right. So, actually, I'm confused because I'm trying to think how this is going to affect her.
She has a +2 to AC. She has advantage on dexterity saving throws and gains an additional action on each of its turns. That action can only be used to attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
Yeah. It's the use an object has me perplexed. And because she doesn't know you did this willingly, she's going to think that you're broken. That's what she's going to do. She's going to think you're broken, that there's something wrong with you. Okay. All right. Now I know how she's going to react with you. All right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I rarely get thrown for a loop. I've never had anyone purposely I got to think about that. So now the layer effect kicks in because now we're at the top of the second round. Who wants to roll a d6?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Everybody hesitated. Let's just do it.
Give me
I rolled a 5.
A 5. A 5. That is going to be this guy over here.
Where'd he come from? No.
The end of his turn as he comes storming into the ruined village. That will finish his turn. For Jet, you are up with I think she goes before you do, Keen, right? The creature?
Yes, right before me.
Yeah, I've got her down. Okay, yeah. So, for Jet, you're up with the bad guy on deck.
Okie dokie. I'm going to. I would like to spend a key point to Step of the Wind.
Okay.
So I'm gonna bonus action dash plus my movement. And
What's your total movement again? Because you got little gnome legs, right? I don't know if you have any. You're still 25, right?
Quickness.
I got 50.
Oh, that's right, because you have the monk now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can move 100?
So now I'm moving 100.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay.
And I've got double jumping distance.
Yes, you do.
So I would very much like to vault off of those stones right there, and then the statue, and then land in front of her.
She is the wind.
No kidding.
You know, when we were really early in the campaign, the way I wanted to design my barbarian is, so I have movement speed 30. I have the movement feat, which makes it 40, so I can move 40, bonus action aggressive 40, action dash 40 with the charger, so I can still make a single attack. It should be like the thing you cannot get away from.
Damn.
At level 8, I'd be moving 120 and stuff.
Wow. All right. So with that in mind, do you have anything left in the engine after doing that?
I do. I still have an action.
Oh, sweet jeez.
I'm gonna start.
That's right, because you bonus action dash, don't you?
I do. I can't. Yes, so I did.
Okay. Yeah. You are in base with her. What are you doing?
Swinging.
Swing away.
I would like to try and knock the book out of her hands, if at all possible.
And I would really like you to roll nat 20.
I think if you get nat 20, we could certainly make that a probability or even a possibility.
Okay, cool. So 32 to hit.
32 to hit. That'll definitely hit.
26 to hit.
That'll hit.
Get her!
And a natural 20 for 34.
This is like the scene in Montana where they're fighting over the dumpling.
Are you kidding me? Holy smokes!
Wow. Mess with monks.
Okay, so do the natural 20 last. So do the first 2 strikes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you can't pour any key points into this because you already did your bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So that's 18 bludgeoning for the first time, plus 5 radiant. And then we'll do 14 bludgeoning. And then 8 radiant. So that's the first 2.
Okay, now with the crit,
Mm-hmm.
any dice you roll is either ×2 or twice the dice. Your choice.
Mm-hmm.
So do the damage first, and then we'll talk about what happens to the book.
Okay. So that's 15 bludgeoning, and I like to double it, so 30.
Okay.
And then 7 radiant, so 14.
14 radiant. So as you guys watch for Jet go dashing across the stairs over to the base of the ruined structure. She leaps up onto the structure, tumbles over Gladius, and lands like directly in front of her. And a blur of staff strikes. It's the third strike. When she hits her, there's like a spark, just this like weird arcanic that sparks out. And you watch as she kind of momentarily shakes with the strike. Her arm goes slightly limp and numb, and you watch the book fall out of her hand and onto the ground at her feet. So bear with me, because the book is now in play.
As it should be.
Let's see, what's a cool looking book? Let's go with this one. Because what's cool is I can tab, hit convert, and make it a piece.
Ooh.
So with that,
Does it fall down to the first level?
nope, it's right at her feet. Right there. As she mounts it. Holy crap.
Can I like rest the base of my staff on it?
Dang.
If you had anything left of the tank, I might let you.
It's a dang shame you didn't get hasted.
Okay.
It's a dang shame I'm blind because I can't see that you just knocked the book out.
I know. It's like she's hasted, and the only. I don't know.
At least she's minus the book now, though.
I'm last.
How far am I?
Yeah, no, it's still rotating.
When she shrunk down, did she get farther away from me?
I mean, apparent distance puts her within approximation,
Okay.
so she's still 15 feet from you.
All right.
All right, that'll finish for Jet's turn. It is now Gladius's turn.
Wait, I thought she went. Oh wait, no, she.
No,
Yeah, she goes after
farming.
for Jet. But she just took a ton of damage, and she is pissed. For Jet,
Yeah.
give me a charisma save, please.
I drop haste on her. So that means that when the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until after its next turn, as a wave of lethargy sweeps over it.
Do that.
Yes!
Yeah, I thought that's what he was about to do. Yeah.
I'm gonna stand, and I'm gonna just stand up straight and just be like, "It was always going to be this way."
With that, she is unable to do anything till the beginning of her next turn.
And I'm no longer blind, right?
Holy shit. Keen, you are up with Gork on deck.
I can only do it. I can only do that once because now he knows what that means.
Yeah.
Well, she would be aware of
Yeah.
it for sure.
That is so sneaky.
That is so
dope.
awesome.
Dirty.
That was a dope trick, my friend. That was awesome.
It's a good thing that deception worked.
Come on, you gotta give him.
Charisma base caster,
Yeah, right?
charisma.
It's true.
Yeah, because banishment was coming.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, owie.
How far is the book from me?
The book is 25 feet up and 30 feet over. So you'd have to go 30 feet over to the edge of the wall and then go another 20 feet up on top of the ruined structure. And that'd be another 5 feet in from the edge.
The adrenaline rush I just got from that was insane.
Yeah. That was really, really cool.
Can I cast Tasha's Otherworldly Guise?
Ooh.
It's my 1/6 level spell.
What does that do again?
I can draw on the magic of the lower or upper planes to transform myself.
Ooh.
What do you want to transform into? Transport or transform?
Transform.
What do you want to transform into?
Gosh.
Do it.
I don't
Do
want
it.
to meta too much. So, so here's the thing.
Are you kidding me? I just felt sucker to a haste spell that was given to the enemy with a good deception, and Forget just tonight has already rolled 3 natural 20s.
Wait, we're 2 turns in.
You're a turn and a half in.
Yeah.
I think, she has bitten off more than she could chew.
What does Tasha's otherworldly guys do? You turn into something?
Yeah. It's either a lower planes, something like her, or upper planes, which is more like celestial, which is
Correct.
the opposite, right?
Correct.
Wait, you get to be that being?
Yeah. I guess.
Well, you can't be
No,
her
it-
specifically, but
No, just like her same type of creature.
yeah, you could be a creature like her, which is her favorite form to take is the form of a succubus.
Hmm.
She's considered the daughter, or she's considered the mother of succubi.
So it's like strategically
Angel versus demons?
angel versus demon.
You tell
also
me.
decent. Okay, we'll go upper planes.
Okay.
So that means I'm immune to charmed condition.
Very
Yeah.
useful.
Spectral wings appear on my back,
Ooh.
Oh,
Giving
this
me-
is so cool.
giving me a flying speed of 40 feet. So I will fly and grab the book.
Yes!
Okay, so let's go ahead and hide your other. And what is it? Concentration or is it
It
duration?
is a concentration
Okay, so you are
and
concentrating.
duration. Yeah,
And how long does it
concentration
last
for
for?
1 minute. 1 minute.
All celestial creatures are large. So
It's
you're
an
currently,
angel.
and you're going to fly up to, which will bring you in base with her,
Yeah, I will grab the book
and then
and
reach down and grab the book.
then move again.
Let's see. Give me a sleight of hand check, please.
Okay. Could be better. Oh, 14. I'm gonna I have magical guidance, I think, or something.
I've got a mirror metric that allow me to re-roll that.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
need it. 14's not great. Where is it?
Where's what? What are you looking for?
I think I have like magical guidance. Yeah, okay.
When you make an ability check
The
that
only ability
fails,
check that fails, I can spend 1 sorcery point to re-roll the d20. Okay. So let me spend a sorcery point and re-roll. 18.
18. You have possession of the book now.
Then I will double move and zip out of there, and as far as I can go.
Which direction?
Let's see.
up.
Oh. It's valid.
Grab a jet and just fly away.
Let's get going.
Yeah, is she down? No, she's. You're.
No, she's still in her succubi form, her child succubi form.
I mean, is Frigette like? No, she's fine, right?
I'm all right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will just keep going straight. Try to get plenty of distance. So I guess I'll go over that other house by the tiled roofs if I can reach that far.
This one over here? This one or this one over here?
Where was I before?
Or this one? You're over
up.
here. You were back down in here, but you're up here with them. What's your maximum move now?
40.
40 feet?
Yeah.
So I would say that's 40 feet right there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go to that by the chimney at the bottom of the screen.
Right there. All right, let me see if that triggers the others. Give me 1 second. It does.
you.
Triggers this one.
Oh no.
You ran the wrong way, Keen.
Of all the directions.
Of all the things.
Why didn't you just go back towards the temple?
I don't know.
Why do we do things? Why do we make anything?
Why do we do these things? What have we learned?
That will reveal the other two groups that were hiding over there.
Well, I was just making sure we weren't going to be ambushed.
And you currently have the book. And what's really funny is watch this. I can make the book fly.
Oh, how fun.
Nice.
So you currently have the book as a marker. That way I know where it is. That will finish your turn. Bork, you are up.
All right, I'm no longer blind now, correct? Or is it the end of my turn or end of her turn?
No, it's the end of her, start of her next turn.
Okay.
So you are still blind.
Wait, that happened.
That was the
before.
start of her.
We're only in second round, guys.
But he got blinded in the first round.
She
Correct.
used legendary ability.
Oh, that's right.
of-
She went already. You're right.
Yeah.
She went already. Sorry. You are no
I
longer
did not
blind.
allow her to go.
I'm not used
Yeah.
to. Yeah, I'm not used to the bad guys going so early in initiative. So yeah, you're right, Gork. You are not blind.
You're not
All
used
right.
to not being able to do anything.
Thanks for Jet. That was really sweet of you.
yeah.
Oh,
you're so-
bonus
Super
action.
sweet.
Yeah.
Super sweet.
Bonus action. Soul recall, so I don't die. Get my health points back, and I will attack her using my sword. Because that
she
is.
can regain.
I want to move within as close. I want to move within 5 feet of her.
Okay.
That's the first thing I do is soul recall, move within 5 feet of her, and I'll use my axe to make 2 attacks. Don't do me dirty, dice. 28 and
28
a
hits.
that's cocked. Oh, not a 20. Dirty 30.
Yep, that'll hit.
So my first attack, I will also be smiting. So I get. Sorry, I gotta write this all down.
No worries. I understand.
Oh, nice. 8 plus 7 is 15.
Oh, that also means. Oh shit, that's the other thing that can't happen. 8 plus 7 is 15. Yep.
Yep. So. Oh no! I'm sorry. It's 12, not 6. It's been a while. Okay, calm down.
No one said anything.
said it.
That's in your brain, buddy.
Hey,
That's in your head.
8, 9, 10 plus 10 radiant plus
There.
another 2 radiant plus smite at 4th level for 5d8 more radiant.
There you go. As far as you can tell, in this form, she's not currently vulnerable to radiant.
Doing it anyways.
Okay, no, that's fair. I'm just saying that because of your Templar heritage,
Yeah.
you would automatically realize that for whatever reason, she is not vulnerable to radiant.
Still more damage.
Yep.
10, 18, no, 10, 18, 24, 29.
So total damage?
22 plus 29, 40, 51.
Total?
That was my first attack.
Yep. Oh, I'm aware. Painfully.
Yeah. And then second attack is 12, 8, 17. That was a crap. 17, 19. 51 plus 19.
51 plus
70.
19. Jesus. That's what we call a lot of damage.
I bet she's not vulnerable to radiant.
Hey, for Jet, you're right.
Okay.
It wasn't the one shot. It was when I went out of town for the Border Wars.
Yeah, I was getting those mixed up.
Yeah, you're in auto pay mode. That was my fault. So thank you.
Yeah, I try to pay a week in advance.
No, I appreciate that.
3.
So, Gork, as you get 3 attacks, right?
2.
2? So as you finish up that second attack. Oh, fuck! I can't do anything this round.
No,
God.
you do it.
No moving, no actions.
Oh, she's got Hell's Retribution, but she can't do a reaction, right? She can't do anything.
Hey, man, we're playing fast and loose with the rules. I just unhasted her. Whatever that means.
Anti-haste.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that trick in another one of my games without storytelling. He'll know what's going on.
Oh gosh,
That was pretty dirty.
I loved it.
It's entirely up to you the limits at which you want to hold this super demonic, devilish being, this fiendish entity.
Yeah, no kidding, huh?
But rules is written: no movement, no actions. So it's up to you how you interpret that, because you're the DM.
No, I agree to the
Reaction
deception,
is not
and then I agreed to the attempted insight to the deception. So no, I'm with you.
She
I'm good.
natural one and let me cast it. That's whatever that means. After that, it's up to interpretation.
She did that one.
Did that one.
Oh my god! You gotta be kidding me. All right. I mean, it's hard to tell if she looks rough. She took it and like with each time she gets struck, her form kind of like arcs and like shimmers, and it's hard to tell because she's not showing any physical signs, but you could tell through her own frustration, this moment that she's unable to do her retribution ability against you, that the look on her face just gets like more feral with her frustration. And that might be a good way of measuring her weakness. And I would say it also as part of your Templar heritage, Gork, her primary strength is her intelligence. Like, that's her main thing. And the fact that somehow she was caught flat-footed makes you wonder just how angry she might get. And then once again, that makes you wonder, those that don't know how to handle anger, it can be very unbalancing to get angry. You've been down that road before. Anything else you'd like to do?
No. That's it.
Okay. All right. That'll finish Gork's turn. That brings us to Mira. Mira, you are up. Currently down on the ground with your levitation boots, with Abraxas up next. I can't believe we're still only in the second round. That's killing me right now.
So, does Mira hear the other enemy coming down the forest?
Oh, you definitely see. Not only do you see the one off to your left coming down the pathway, but once you saw Keen try to make away with the book, another one here popped into existence, and a group of them popped into existence on top of the building near her.
Okay,
We have
and
made a
looking
mistake.
at Glacius, does she look weakened, or does she look...
Hard to tell. It's so hard. It's like you get the feeling that based on your insight with Erebus during the last time you interact, trying to get a feel for her, this is her most weakest state. Like, but now that she doesn't have the book, it's hard to know, because like she's taken a lot of punishment from the group, but her physical avatar, her physical form doesn't seem all that altered. It's her personality, her anger, her fury, her feral look, her desperation that's kind of beginning to come through a little bit more.
Okay, and has Mira seen the likeness of Asmodeus?
You guys fought a avatar version of him on the airship that one time
Okay.
when he attempted to steal the book.
So she looks like she's compromised, right?
She looks like she's frustrated, is what she basically. The same description I gave Gork, I would say to you.
I am going to cast Alter Self and give myself the form of Asmodeus and taunt her.
Ooh.
Oh, I do need you to. Not during. It wouldn't happen during this round. Okay, I got you. I got what you're doing. Okay, give me 1 second because I brought one in just in case.
Ooh.
She takes the appearance and sounds exactly like Asmodeus.
This is some mind games we are playing here.
Well, it's not a bad idea. So at that, you guys watch where Mira is standing. This great kind of like devil-like creature appear with a flaming crown around its head, a great flaming weapon in its hand, and the image begins to taunt Gladys.
You will always stand in my shadow, Glacius, never to steer away from my might.
Give me intimidation with advantage. And I'm going to lower the DC. Because this is pretty fucking creative.
Girly.
Did I just go out twice?
Wow.
Girly.
Wait, that was with advantage?
Wait, I got one more. I'm going to use the dice instead. I feel like D&D Beyond has screwed me over.
That was
Oh, it is.
that was
Always
not-
has been.
Oh,
We're on the same page. That was
Come on, she has to be looking at me. There's no
even
doubt.
with advantage. Wow.
Yes, she has a -1.
Howie.
Ouch. Ouch, ouch.
Rolling that one.
Unable to move all that much because of the subterfuge of the haste, she barely turns her head to glance up at Abraxas and down towards you, Mira. I will not suffer these falsehoods again. And she just gets this resolute look on her face.
You're living
This
a lie.
patient hate is simmering inside of her. Do you want to move at all, Mira?
And
And you have a bonus action.
I do, but should I move?
And I've got to ask you this. How did you fix your microphone?
Yeah.
I just turned it off, turned it on, switched it to the new camera, and then back to the mic. Hello.
That's so weird.
I didn't even realize
That's like taking a coiled cord and like straightening it out and it fixes
Pretty
everything.
much.
That's what happened. That's like when
Keen,
you have your phone charger in. And
This
you have
is
to
when
fit
you
it
know
to-
there are ghosts in the machine. So you still have your move and your bonus action, and you
I'm
kind of
gonna
look
go-
like Asmodeus.
I'm gonna go counter like clockwise, like to the left of where they are, because I want to keep an eye on the monster guy that's coming down this way. Because I'm thinking with my presence, he'll respect me,
Mhm.
Okay.
but
So
not
you're
too far away. No,
yeah,
no, no,
you're
no.
moving like in between him and the ruin.
Yes.
Like right there. Gotcha.
Yes.
All right. That'll finish your turn. Abraxas, you are up.
So she is still kind of like shuddering in a temporal like haze. And
Yeah, it's almost like you're looking at static.
right.
She's glitching.
And I'm going to is everybody who is in range wants to like who's engaged with people right now?
Right now, no one's in base with anybody other than Gork and Frigette.
And they want to be there.
I mean, you know
Sure.
Gork does. He's
Yeah.
all about going into blender mode.
I'm going to let me see.
And by the way, this is your vantage point.
Yeah, so I'm looking down from the statue. Your ability to align consciousness.
You can see these legion-like creatures appearing over by Keen's celestial form.
Mm.
You just watched as Mira transformed into Asmodeus's form and is now heading the opposite way towards another one of the legion coming down the pathway.
I'm going to assume my trance of order, or I'm going to assume my higher being, and I'm going to fly down, and I'm like, I was always in complete control. I'm sorry for the deception. And I'm going to pull out the sword in front of her, and I'm going to like, but this has to end. And I'm going to take my attacks with the Tempest Blade at her. So I'm going to try and flank if I can to get advantage.
You get advantage because she's in base with 2 allies, so you already get that effect.
And because of Trance of Order, I can't get anything less than a 10, but I am going to try and fish for crits here. So
you know what? Fishing for crits is what you do.
This is what I'm doing. So the first, and again, we'll go over how this sword works, but as a long sword, it's a plus 12, and I get an extra attack, so I can attack twice.
Correct.
Got it. No, 30, and then come on, crit. Damn it, a 30 again. It's a natural 18. Fuck. Okay. So I do two. This is two-handed, so I'm kind of like
yep.
Full on sword
You're
swing.
hacking the weeds, my friend. You're hacking the weeds.
So it is.
We're in signs. Swing away.
Yeah. So just the slashing damage that it does. The first one is 13, and the second one is 8 of slashing. But then they also do extra attack on a hit. Intelligence save DC 18. That's 2 of those.
Okay.
And
that is a natural 20 plus 5.
Okay.
And 18 plus 5.
Okay. So they save, but they take
2 of my highest rolls tonight.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. So this is 4d12 psychic damage. So they take half of 28.
She's immune to psychic damage. She
Okay.
takes none at all. Now, I'd say from your attempt at doing that, you realize that she is probably immune. Like, you strike her, and even though she's kind of like in that exhausted state from the haste spell being dropped, she just gives you this feral, comical grin of, nice try.
Okay.
She still takes the slashing damage because it is a magical weapon.
And then I'm just gonna kind of like nod, like yeah, and I'm just gonna fly back up, with the rest of my movement. 60.
What do you got? 60 feet?
60 total. So whatever it took to get down, and then just fly back and like kind of hover above.
Okay. Over the ruin or over the statue?
Just kind of like over over where I was in the statue, if that's okay.
Yeah. It's 60 there. Yeah, it's 60 back. Shouldn't be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
You are good. You should go back in front of the statue of Ioun. That'll finish your turn. Now, who would like to roll a d6 at the top of the round?
I got it.
Okay.
3.
The gates of hell become
Uh-oh.
ever present.
What?
That's good. We got to be able to see them to fight them.
Unless it means there's more of them.
Yep.
With that, directly above the ruined village, you watch as a 100-foot gate opens up. And creatures start falling from it. And in this case, it is going to be this group that will fall out of the sky. Come on, work.
It's raining demons.
I just started hearing It's Raining Men in my head.
And they will land out of the gate. All right.
Oh.
With that, that's the top round effect. Now, normally lair actions go during what's called Initiative 20, but because she is invoking the godlike avatar of her form, she automatically gets to go first as a lair action. So that's why she's at the top of the round. For Jet, you are up, and then the bad guys are on deck this time.
Okie doke.
The baddies.
And the gate above you is still open.
All right. I'm gonna stick with swinging at her.
It's not a bad idea because you get advantage on all your swings.
Oh, I do, don't I? Okay, so that's 29 on that one,
That'll hit.
and then
And by the way, those D6s expire. So everybody remember what the first one was? Was the first one a 1?
No, the first one was a
5. Yeah, that's right. So 5 is gone. I forgot to write it down. And the 3 is gone. Okay. Sorry.
that one was a 16 to hit,
That will not hit.
and a 27.
That'll hit.
Okay. Gonna. So that's 10 bludgeoning. Second would be 11, so 21 bludgeoning total.
Nice.
And then 13 radiant.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna bonus action flurry of blows.
Okay.
So those are both with the advantage still, right?
Correct.
Okay. So 27 to hit. 27 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
11 bludgeoning and 12 bludgeoning. So total of 23.
Okay.
And since I hit with my flurry of blows, I'm going to impose no reactions till the end of my next turn.
Is there a save for that?
Mm-mm.
That's right. That's what I hate about you monks.
Open hand technique, baby.
Because even when she comes out of the tired state of the haste dropping, she still won't have any available legendary actions or reactions during her turn because of that. Oh, you definitely got her ire for Jet.
Get wrecked.
You got her ire. Were you in Araxis?
I feel like I kind of goofed by just attacking her when she doesn't have her legendary actions. And there are 2 things I could do now, and I'm not sure which one's more fun.
Oh, she's pulling out the stops. She's had enough of this nonsense. Anything else you want to do for Jet?
I'm okay. I'm good.
Okay. I'll finish your turn. The bad guys are up.
So, do the bad guys notice Asmodeus hanging out there? I'm just saying.
We're gonna get there.
Yeah.
This guy's going to leap up onto the roof. And he's going to take his 4 attacks at you, King.
Yeah.
Does not get advantage, however, because you are flying.
AC 20.
Yep. That is a 12, a 22, a 25, and a 26.
Oh, 3 hits. Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Those are D8s. That is going to be 14, 15, 30 points of slashing damage.
Okay, well, uncanny dodge at least one of those.
Still have the book, however. These guys are all going to start line.
Wait, how much was that again?
30
30 something?
31
31.
points of slashing. I was
Okay.
looking at my 1,000 numbers I have in front of me. And I lost
Yeah.
focus.
Okay, uncanny dodge. So halved to 15.
They're gonna get swarmed
Oh god.
by these guys. So that is gonna be 6 more attacks coming at you.
Okay.
These aren't nearly as powerful, so
What are the benefits of this form? You get like a +2 to AC and other
Plus 2
stuff.
to AC. Yeah. I get an extra attack.
that is a 10, an 11, a dirty 20, a 19, a dirty 20, and a 21. So only 3 hit.
Shield.
Only 1 hits, right? The 21?
It goes up to 25.
Oh, that's right. You take no strikes. As they swarm you and nothing happens.
Go, King, go.
This guy is not really that intelligent. And he fails his intelligence save. This guy is currently stunned, as he is unsure as to why Asmodeus is here. So I'm going to mark him as stunned.
Big
He
brain
cannot
move from
do
Mira.
anything. However, these guys are all going to swarm Abraxas. This will make my life a little bit easier. Oops. Wrong.
Oh, only once per long rest. Okay, so no more shields for me.
So these guys are all going to swarm Abraxas.
What's that from? The shield? You can't cast it again?
Because it's not a.
The celestial ability.
It's a. Yeah, it's a.
Oh.
This guy is going to leap up here, come at Gork. Gork, there are 4 attacks coming at you.
Bring it.
That is a 26, a 29, an 18, and a 16.
2 hit.
Okay. Those are D8 claws. Give me an athletics check as well, please. It's going to be 15 and 10, 25.
29.
29. You are not knocked off the roof. Take 20. Oh, creepy. Take 29 points of slashing damage. All right. That's all the tertiary guys. She is going to Hell Step as a bonus action.
Is that a spell?
What is
It is not. It is an ability that she has.
Okay.
She's going to Hell Step over to the top of this structure as her bonus action.
And I'm guessing we don't get an attack. It's like Misty Step.
It's just like Misty Step,
Yeah.
only she can go 30 feet. She can actually go 60 feet farther than Misty Step. And she does not have the book, so her memory is no longer bound. And with her memory no longer being bound, she will assume her normal size. She's no longer in her childlike memory. However, she now has to make an intelligence save because she still sees her father. That is a 26, so she's good there. What is she going to do? You know what? Her action, she is going to call down Hellfire. I need everybody to make dexterity saves, please.
For Jet and Abraxas, don't forget your +4.
So I guarantee a dirty 20. Will that save?
That'll just barely save. Yes, the DC's a 20.
I got an 18.
Okay, that'll fail. Gork,
16.
that'll fail. Keen,
Sorry, I was like checking some.
no worries.
17.
That'll fail for Jet.
30.
Well,
You
you
will
get 17
succeed.
+4.
Oh, 21.
21 will succeed. Yeah.
Yes.
So Gork and Mira will fail. The two of you will take 98 points of fire damage. Everybody else will take half that. As you watch the entire village, there are small meteor strikes, not like meteor shower, but these like 5-foot like balls of flame that just begin to fall continuously into the village. And unfortunately for her, this guy winks out of existence.
Yay.
As these guys failed. He failed.
But she I can't do anything. Damn it.
So 98 halved is 49.
Correct.
49 halved is 20.
Who failed the check?
Mira and Gork.
Okay.
I'll take care of the 6 that died. The others all take 48 points of fire damage, which was halved because they are fire resistant. The little guys didn't have quite enough to stay in existence.
Too bad for them.
Okay, I'm going to absorb elements on that too. So what's half
Okay.
of 49? 49 is
24.
24.
Evasion.
Yeah,
Yep.
evasion.
Nothing.
So you take nothing, right, Keen?
Yeah.
And for Jet, you take nothing as well. All right. So that was her
That hurt.
action or bonus action. She still has her move. She's going to move into base with Keen. Fly over
Come
to
back.
Keen. And get as close to Keen
Hey, you're running the wrong way.
as she can. And unfortunately, she cannot take any legendary actions during this round. So this is going to be interesting. However,
BRB.
yeah, she's going to burn this now. She has to because she's got the book. She has to.
No. No.
She is going to invoke her will, and she's going to get another round of attacks. It's another action. So, Keen, acrobatics or athletics? She's going to attempt to grapple you.
Oh, they're both the same.
Okay.
22.
I rolled a natural 19 plus 4, 23 on her acrobatics because she's not strength based.
Wait.
What do you mean, wait?
No, I can do something.
Oh, you know what? You and your mirrormetrics. I curse thee. I curse thee.
What can you do?
I can add 2d4 if I fail a
go
saving
for it.
throw.
I mean, that's an automatic pass, though.
Yeah,
Right?
automatic pass.
And that's your reaction, right?
That
do that?
is no action.
So it's just an ability you
It's
have
just an ability.
in
Yeah.
your Celeste form, right?
No, this is one of my divine magic things from Sorcerer.
So that spell you cast, do you take on all the abilities of your new form you take? Because you're not a druid. Druids
No,
are the-
this is from my Sorcerer.
right,
uh,
but you're no longer a sorcerer. You're the celestial form. I just want to make sure that your spell isn't definitive. Like the
let's see.
transformation spell, does it define that you take on that form in a definitive way, or you just kind of take on?
Uttering on the imagine. You gain the following benefits. So it's not.
It's not definitive. So you have your sorcerer's benefits on top of your Celeste. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. So that means that you resist her grapple, and you are not grappled. All right. God damn it. That sucks. Keen, you are up with Gork on deck.
Bonus action.
Keen.
Disengage.
All right. I missed some stuff. What happened with this invoke thing? Because my headphones went dead.
So
I was wondering if the spell she used to transform herself either created the condition of absolute taking on the celestial form, or if she gained the benefits. And because she gained the benefits, she's still technically a sorcerer. The guise just gives her those extra abilities because she's in the guise of it.
Oh, okay, cool.
lucky for me.
Yeah. So, bonus action
What's
disengage.
the
Which way are you going?
I'm going to hoof it over to.
Does bonus action disengage allow you to avoid sentinel?
Oh, I don't know. How does disengage? I thought disengage.
I think it does because it avoids all attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
And sentinel's an attack of opportunity. Yes, it does. Okay. So, which way are you going?
I'm going to go to where Frigette and Gork are.
Okay.
Because they're still next to each other.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're now over by them in your Celeste form. Although, I need a whole bunch of concentration checks from some folks
no! That's
because
right.
of the Hellfire.
You're right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, evasion, you didn't get hit by it, no?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. She did.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Never mind.
But I did get hit by that one guy.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. But I think half of his damage is only a 12. So you just got to roll a 12 or higher on him, I think.
For concentration, which is...
Con save.
Con save. Which is my worst. 7.
Yeah, you are no longer in the guise.
I'm going to have her re-roll that.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah.
Magical dagger.
That was a rough roll. Save
Yes, sir.
roll.
What'd you get, Keen?
Not 20.
Oh!
Yeah.
You maintain your concentration. Mira, are you concentrating?
Thank you.
Yeah, I am.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, you need a natural 20 to save.
Oh.
So go ahead and give me a concentration save. Well, technically, you need a 20 or higher to save.
Okay. Wait, do
So-
I have any bonuses for?
Yeah, it's concentration save. So it's con save, basically.
Oh, so I got a +4 to that. Okay. Ooh, that's not gonna work. I got a 10.
So you are back in your form.
That's a shame.
I know.
That
Big
was
demon
really
boy is about to throw down with other big demon boy.
Which will put you right there in the
Uh,
path.
Hi.
I can't.
All right. Oh, snap.
What's those snap?
So as you revert, Mira, he is going to use the demon's charge as a reaction and charge through you up to 45 feet. I need you to make a strength save, please.
Oh, good, because I'm super strong. Oh.
You don't you have that shirt that makes you strong?
I have to activate it
Oh.
for that to work. I mean, wait, let me
I'm
check.
not sure what the criteria for that shirt were, but I know you never used it.
Yeah, +3 to AC. When you wear this armor as a bonus action once per day, your strength turns to 23.
Yeah, it's not a reaction; it's a bonus
Gotcha.
action.
Yeah, okay. I got a 16?
16 will not save. You are knocked
Oh.
prone, and you take 28 points of trample damage
Oh, trample. That's nice.
as you are trampled by the general. All right. It's the only thing he can do as a reaction. That's funny. So, Keen, does that finish your turn?
Yes.
All right, Gork, you are up.
Yes.
I feel like
You
as a
currently have
reaction-
one behind you, and Keen has back at her Celeste form over by you. Frigетte's directly in front of you as well.
Got
You
it.
have one of the demonic legion kind of like right behind you after just crushed down into you.
Not too interested in him.
Oh, by the
Alright.
way, I gotta move the book. Hold on. Let me make sure I move the book.
Yeah, she doesn't have it.
Close enough.
I know there's like some bad guys around here, but it's like I don't want to be alone or isolated. So it's like
You watch as this celestial form comes floating over, and this beautiful, like harmonic, deep voice. I don't really want to be alone.
I will just kind of scream it loud to everyone, but mostly to Keen and Frigette, who's running at me. Get out of here! Why am I doing?
Why are you doing an Arnie?
Shut up!
Out of here! I'm going to pump him up.
Get the book out of. I can't. Okay, get the book out of here. She's mine.
Okay.
And I am going
the
to
chopper.
run. I don't know how far is she from me right now.
She is flying about 20 feet in the air, but she's only about 60 feet from you from rooftop to rooftop.
Can I get within 30 feet of her with just my movement?
Yeah, I think so. But you will take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, let him.
Okay. And unfortunately, these creatures have Sentinel. So I believe that's if he hits you, you have to stay, but he's got to be able to hit you.
Oh, that's
No, that is not going to hit you. So you manage to skirt across the rooftop to within about 30 feet of her from, I'll say from this point.
I'll just look at her. Are you so cowardly to run from me?
Oh, you've
I
got
will
that
have
ability.
I'll have your skull as a bonus action cast compelled duel.
Oh, what's the save on that?
18 wisdom.
Wiz? That's not with it. Oh, that would be a natural 2. That is not going to save. However, she doesn't have to move. She cannot react.
Well, it just means she can't
True.
move past. She can't move outside of 30 feet of me without making a wisdom save.
Oh, I thought as a reaction she had immediately go towards you.
Here, I'll read it to you. Compelled duel. You attempt to compel a creature in a duel. Once a creature that you can see within range must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand. For the duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you, and must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from you.
Gotcha. That was what I was thinking of. Okay, cool.
It is concentration.
Oh, you're concentrating?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, you have your helmet on. It's not like anyone can see you, you know.
Yeah.
Thinking hard.
You're like, I could not do this.
Unfortunately, I cannot cast more than one spell at a time.
All right. So does that finish your turn?
No, I will. How far is that big boy in front of me?
About 10 feet.
10 feet. I'm gonna throw my spear at him.
Go for it.
Uh, 14.
14 will not hit. You watch as the spear kind of arcs towards him, bounces off his strange, like, hide-like armor.
I tried.
Does that finish your turn?
Yes.
All right. Mira, you are up with Abraxas on deck.
Okay. Question. Can Mayra wild shape into a frost giant? That might be breaking the game, huh?
Yeah, because the frost giant's not a creature.
Can't you do elementals?
I
I think that's.
I could. I will, yeah. I'll turn into a fire elemental.
Are you
Well,
sure?
you're a level 19 druid, right?
Yeah.
You have options.
Well, here, hold on a second.
I smell meta Abraxas. I smell meta Abraxas.
That's a whole, like, that's abandoning a whole feature set of your circle too. Like, that's a whole thing.
Hey, Crouch. Thanks for the raid. Caught us in the middle of a level 19 big boss fight.
Hold on, I'm so sorry, guys. Because Mayra's pretty owie right now. Yeah.
You just get ran over by a demon.
I pretty much did. Most of these are seawall. Cheapers. Yeah, no, I think she is going to turn into a fire elemental because she's pretty upset that she got trampled.
This is how you know I'm a good DM. Are you sure?
Okay, no, fine. I will turn into
a
an
fire
earth-
lord. There we go.
Yes, an earth
What?
elemental.
Are you sure? I would recommend a water elemental
Okay.
because
I'm
they're
gonna go-
vulnerable to cold and water damage.
Okay, I will be Aquaman. Aquaman. I was
More
even
like-
typing it.
More like Squirtle, but I mean, get your super soaker out, boys and girls.
Okay,
I love it. All right.
let's go. Water elemental. I'm a big bubbly.
You're big bubbly.
Sparkling water.
Yeah. Anyone need a hydrate?
All right, I'm going to make you a little bit larger. All right. You are now water elemental. It's half your movement to stand up. You're now in your water elemental form.
Okay.
What do you want to do next?
I'm gonna attack that big boy that's in front of me.
Go for it.
Um,
Like as soon as you slam into him, you begin to cycle water around him, and there's just these great gouts of steam coming off of him as you get into base with him.
So they get a multi-attack. So
They do.
I get 2 slam attacks.
Yep.
Or wait, each creature in the elemental space must fail, bludgeoning damage, or if it's large, also grappled.
Got to hit first.
Oh, fine. I will hit.
Although technically you're in base with him, right? So I think he has to make his save now once you're in base with him,
Yeah.
which is strength.
Yeah, I rolled a 25.
That'll definitely hit. That is a 18 plus 3, 21 for his strength save.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna go.
Okay.
And he gets 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Did you roll dice for that?
Yeah, I rolled it on the character sheet on here.
What was the dice roll?
Because
Because he's vulnerable to cold and water. So any damage you do is times 2
It's
on the
12
dice.
bludgeoning damage. That's what it said.
That would have been with your modifier, though, right? The bludgeoning modifier. So what
Yeah,
was
that's
the
what it said for the slam attack.
Did it give you a physical dice roll?
Mm-mm.
That's weird. All right, so we'll call it 24
Okay.
for this one. Go ahead and make your second attack.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so it's another slam, and it says I rolled a 22, so I rolled a 15 plus 7.
So that'll be 30 plus 7.
And then a bludgeoning damage of 12.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Bludgeoning, so 24 again. So actually 10 plus 7. Okay, I see what you're doing. Okay, cool. So you guys watch as suddenly this water elemental appears on the other side of this demonic creature that was charging in through the pathway. She slams in. Her water elemental form slamming into it twice, and huge gouts of like steam and smoke rising off of its sulfuric-like body as it's just kind of like not expecting it. Anything else you want to do there? Mira?
Mayra.
Anything else you want to do, Mayra?
Okay. No,
Sweaty.
she's gonna stay on base with the monster, trying to have him not advance.
All right. That will finish Mira's turn. Abraxas, you are up. From your vantage point, you're being swarmed by only about 4 or 5 creatures that are left. Gork has rushed over to take care of Glacius over off to the side. Keen has returned. She's got the book. Forget is with you as well. Other creatures are beginning to show, and the gate above you remains open. And you can hear the fury of all the legions like beginning to kind of like echo and scream and cackle above you.
Okay. I am in my trance of order, superior form, my Super Saiyan mode. So that means that I can't roll anything less than a 10. Nobody can get advantage on me. Nobody can do any of that stuff. So they can't technically like flank me.
Correct.
Right? So I am going to I'm sorry. Did I see these things get taken out by anyone? Like, so I know how strong they are.
I mean, you saw that when she called down, her fireball effect, her hellfire effect. They're resistant to fire, but I would say you picked up on the fact that when Mira shifted to her water elemental form, that they do seem to be vulnerable to cold and water-based damages.
Okay, so God, that's two things I want to do. I don't know which one to do first. I'm going to quicken. God damn it.
Quicken all those damn it's.
Yeah, it's because I can't cast 2 leveled spells. I can't can only use 1 spell slot even though I'm quickening something. Okay. Priorities, right? I'm going to try and summon all of my temporal power and cast Dispel Magic at the portal.
Okay.
Above.
At what level?
Do I see that this is like the start of like, oh, can I roll Arcana to see what this portal, like what it means?
As a bonus action, you can, yeah.
Ooh, as a bonus action?
It'll consume a little bit of time if you're going to take a moment to figure out what this portal's magical kind of existence is, yeah.
Or what it's tethered to.
And that too.
And the succubus is still there? Just or
She is over here about to face off with Gork. And as far as you can tell, Mira has the one down on the ground contained. You have a swarm of only about 4 or 5 of them around you. And it looks like Keen's going to have to face off against this guy here eventually. So things are still in motion. Things are still in play.
And I'm right next to Frigette still, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to cast a quickened sword burst. So they all need to make dex saves. And everyone around me.
Okay.
Everyone within 5 feet of me, right?
Okay.
So
let me make sure I got the count right. I think I counted 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
What does that look like?
So there's going to be a like I want to like a get off me moment. So
That's a whole lot of shit. That's what that is. I'm not even gonna give it recognition. They failed.
Okay. I'm going to transmute spell using a sorcery point to make this all cold damage.
Okay.
And so basically, you're going to see like a burst of like white and silver scales shoot out from me and basically explode in like a crystalline ice shards. And then I'm going to shoot up a little bit away from everybody. And then I'm going to cast Dispel Magic at the portal at 7th level.
Okay. So let's deal with them first. We'll deal with the portal last, because no matter what, you're going to shoot up and try to deal with it one way or the other.
Of course.
So they all failed their dex, and you're transmuting it to cold damage. So any dice roll that you roll, dice only, not the modifier, is either ×2 or twice the dice. Your choice.
I'll roll twice the dice because that's cool.
Go for it.
So they all take 33 cold damage. That's with the double dice roll. And then
yeah.
Because, like, I'm in, like, liquid metal mode. So it all just kind of, like, chooses one particular dragon to emulate, and then the magic shoots out from there.
Okay.
It's so cool.
I'm all the dragons, baby. I'm all of them. And then I'm going to shoot up a couple feet and then try to dispel the portal.
Right. You eviscerate and kill the 4 of them with that effect. You shoot up a few more feet. You look directly up, a la Independence Day, and kind of like focus on the dispel effect. Okay. So at 7th level, I still need a d20.
Oh, fuck.
Guidance.
You can't touch
No,
them.
I can't. But I can't roll anything less than a 10. The charisma, it's a 5. Is it just the charisma save? My spell casting modifier, or do I get proficiency as well?
It's your spell modifier.
So it's just that. So a 15 won't do it.
Well, no, a 15 definitely won't do it. So you'll have to roll if you want to make this happen.
You got this.
This is an ability check, right? Okay, fuck. All right, here we go.
Well, no, you're
yes.
rolling a d20
Yeah,
and
hold on a
adding your
second.
spell modifier to it.
You got this.
As an 18 plus 5, that's 23.
You watch as the gate collapses in on itself, and the screams of hell like echo for a moment, and then in frustration, the gate closes.
So cool.
I remember when you said you first opened up a gate. My immediate thought was, I'm just gonna put a wall of force right in front of it, and then you're like, oh, it's 100 feet across. I'm like, oh, that's a little big.
Make like a bowl. Like everything.
I'm just gonna.
All right, anything else you want to do, Abraxas?
Uh,
Does that finish your turn?
That was a killer turn.
That was-
Amazing.
Can I use the rest of my movement to hover towards the succubus menacingly with my aura?
How many more feet do you have left?
I have a total of 60, so whatever up the thing was, and then
I asked because technically you could get into base with her if you wanted to.
oh yeah, get right up in that grill,
Okay.
and with the sword out, I'm like pointing at her.
With the temporal sword
Yeah,
or the tempest sword?
Yeah.
Nice.
Intimidation check. Let's go. She must be scared.
this was never meant to be a success for you.
Give me an intimidation roll.
Oh, all right.
Let's go.
And you and Gork, you might keep her kind of hovering here, dealing with you.
That's a 19.
She's focused on you. You just watch as, once again, that parody of evil creatures, the one weakness they always succumb to is this focus of vitriol-like hate. Her plan partially undone through what Frigette did. And seeing your temporal powers coming into play, there's almost a slight crack in the veneer of her confidence. Almost. And she turns towards you, sets her teeth, just kind of grunts under her breath.
Mm.
And yeah, I'll finish your turn. That'll take us to the top of the 3rd round. Because 2 of the effects have been consumed, I now need someone to roll a d4. Let's be someone different.
I'll do it.
All right, Keen. Lucky ones. You want a 1.
It is a 1.
Nice.
Oh,
No.
no.
It's a very evil
I
laugh.
think that was
Yeah.
that was
You
that was
said you
sarcasm.
wanted a 1, but it doesn't
All
feel
right.
like we wanted a 1.
I don't think we wanted a 1.
So with
That was projection.
Who's she gonna do it to? She can only do it to one person. Sorry.
She's got no reaction still.
Ooh,
However, it's a lair effect.
Hmm.
So it's not a reaction, but fuck, it has to be either Gork or Abraxas because of your intimidation effect
right. Mhm.
and Gork's effect. So I'm gonna narrow it down to those 2.
Odds or evens, baby.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna Gork.
Yes.
Give me a con save, please.
Okay.
Oh.
That is a garbage ass throw.
Oh.
10.
No.
A gateway opens below your feet. And as you're pulled into it, you're pulled in about 10 feet into the gateway. The crescendo of the 9th level of hell begins to echo up towards you as you take 84 points of fire damage. The gate then closes and you are dropped to the ground prone.
Whew.
Oh, I thought he was gonna get dropped. In
I know.
Not
Or just
fair.
like bisected. That
Now,
would've been
she
crazy.
has an ability to do that, but the lair action can only expose you to the gates of hell. Cannot drop you into it directly.
I lose concentration on compelled duel, so she can freely do whatever now.
Okay. Well, I don't know. With
She
that
can look at me
intimidation
right now,
check,
yeah.
She's very much on Abraxas's case, that is for sure.
Oh, man.
All right. So that was the one from the 1d4, which leaves us 2, 3, and 4 on the next d4 roll. All right.
Did we say she was? It was vulnerable to radiant in this form?
No.
Mm.
Wait.
No.
Only in that.
In
Well,
the big-
no.
Avatar.
So far, you figured out that in this form, she's not vulnerable to radiant.
Okay.
The other form, you're unsure because she only stayed in that form briefly until she lost concentration on it. So
Okay.
her alternate form, you're not. Well, no, actually, she's not in her child memory form anymore. She is now in her current memory form.
Mm.
So she has not experienced any radiant damage since shifting yet, because
Okay.
she moved out of base with Fredette. So she is yet to experience radiant damage in this new form. So you're not entirely sure.
Hmm.
All right. So that leaves all. Nope. Fredette, you are up with the bad guys on deck.
Okie doke. So I have a question about one of my staff's abilities.
No.
Okay.
Story had email.
It's the range.
That's with disadvantage.
Oh, I see. With purity of soul. With the
Okay.
the range on that.
Read the effect for me.
What I have is banished to wander the astral sea for eternity or destroy one demon, devil, fiend, or aberration.
Any target you can see within 60 feet of you.
60 feet. Cool. How far away is our girly there?
She is,
Go get
I'd
it.
say 80 feet.
Cool. So I'm gonna waddle in her general direction.
Waddle.
Gonna waddle.
It's a very quick waddle.
Yeah, it's 50
I
feet
know,
worth
right?
of waddle. I don't want to be in base with whatever that thing is, though.
That's
That's
fair.
okay.
He's lower. You're up on the high point of the roof, looking down, and you're now within range of her.
Awesome. And I'm gonna point my staff at her, and I'm gonna say, "Get out of here!" And I'm gonna use this purity of soul.
Okay. There is only one thing she can do, and she's going to do it.
Okay.
She is going to spend her legendary resistance to
Is that
resist
a-
the effect. It
is
is
that a
not a reaction. It is it's they all get it. She cannot do legendary actions, she cannot do legendary reactions, and she cannot do regular reactions, but she does get legendary resistance. So she's going to burn that point.
Okay.
You just don't know how many she has, but they don't come back per turn like the other ones do.
All
So
right.
you feel the magic pour from the staff. It slams into her. I will say this much. You and Abraxas notice for the first time, she gets fear on her face when the magic hits her. And you see her mumble under her breath, and the magic fades around her. But the fear doesn't quite go away. There's a bit of hubris on her face now. She has the look of someone that maybe bit off more than she can chew.
Okay. Cool.
So as your move and your action, I believe you still have your bonus action.
Mm-hmm. I am going to...
So glad I didn't burn any of those yet.
Mhm.
I almost burned it with Abraxas, but she still had plenty of hit points left.
Mhm. I'm gonna bonus action spiritual weapon. So when it
Okay.
comes into existence, it'll be.
You want to put it
Yeah.
near her?
Oh yeah, it's right on top of her.
Okay. Into fly mode for you. And go ahead and roll to attack.
Awesome. 29 to hit.
And I will definitely hit. Roll for damage.
I'm gonna use my oh no, it's a melee weapon attack. Never mind. So 8 force damage.
Yep, 8 force damage. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, that's it.
All right. We'll let the bad guys go first before I do her. So this guy's going to move up into base with you. Take his 4 attacks on you. You, however, they will be at disadvantage because you are small.
I am small.
And he is large. That's going to be a 19. That is going to be a 12. That is going to be a 28.
Yeah, that one hurt.
And then the 4th one, that is going to be a 15. So only one hits. And max damage. 16 plus 7. 23 points of slashing damage as he moves up into base with you, and he tries so hard to hit you, but you kind of scramble around his legs. Just so happens one of the crab-like claws kind of slash down into your shoulder and your neck. It hurt. No, he can't do that. So he is done. This guy is going to take his 2 attacks at you, Abraxas. That is... One of those is a 21. Does that hit? You're mute if you said anything.
I'm a shield, so my AC is 24 now.
Okay. So that one will miss. Come over here. Bean, you have 4 attacks coming at you. I like how you moved back towards everyone, and then they all left you.
They all laughed.
I thought it was going to be really cool, but I forgot about yours.
Yeah.
And Keith's got the book. I'm like, where's everybody going? So, Keith, there are 4 attacks coming at you.
Okay. AC 20.
That is a 28, a 24, a 15, and a 24.
3 hits.
Okay. That's going to be 31 points of slashing damage total.
Okay. Uncanny dodge.
I'm sorry, hold on. Can I see? Oh, I used my reaction already. Never mind.
He is going to bonus action surge and do it again.
Oh.
I have a metrics question.
That is a natural 20, baby.
No.
That's a 18, 13, 12, and a natural 20.
Only 1 hit then.
Okay.
Bad
However,
hit.
because it's a natural 20,
Oh no!
I need you to make a strength save, please.
How far is she from me?
You're
Horrible.
prone down on the ground. She's about 45, 50 feet from you.
She's still a celestial thing, right?
She is. So
Nat
far.
20.
Nat 20 on your strength save?
Minus 1.
No, that'll do it. I mean, the DC was an 18. As you feel the claw focus on your arm where you're holding the book, it almost severs your arm in one slice.
Ooh.
But you manage to resist the effect. However, you will take 27 points of slashing damage.
Okay. And I used my uncanny dodge already, so. Oof.
All right.
Okay.
So he went. All right, down here with Mira as he turns around. I believe he's going to stay in base, which means he's got to make another strength save. 16 plus 5 is a 21. So he made his save. So the general is going to take all 5 of his attacks on you, Mira.
Okay.
What are your remember your immunities and invulnerabilities?
Yes.
So with that, he is going.
I'm
to
resistant
use...
to bludgeoning and piercing and slashing.
Okay. That's going to be a 34, a 30, 26, a 17, and a 21.
Okay. Those all hit.
He is going to use his flaming halberd, which is a... Where are you? I'm having to pull out dice I don't normally pull out. So the halberd will do a total of 31 points of slashing damage,
Okay,
which is
so half
halved,
that.
which is halved to 17. However, with each hit, you take an additional 3d6 fire damage. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4. I have to re-roll 3. So that is going to be 11, 17, 20, 25, 31, 37, 40, 49, 51. 758, 64 points of fire damage.
64. Wait, I don't even have. You would think I would be resistant to that. 64.
And how far is she from me? So about
I'm still kicking.
kind of a ways.
I'm steaming, but I'm still kicking.
No, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Channel Divinity, Rebuke the Violent.
Ooh.
As your reaction?
Yep.
Okay, what does that do?
Immediately after attack within 30 feet deals damage with an attack against a creature other than you. You can use your reaction to force the attacker to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 18. On failure, the attacker takes radiant damage equal to the damage it just dealt, or half on a success.
Yes, Gork.
Whoa.
Heck yeah.
Okay, that's going to be a dismal failure. And he's vulnerable to radiant.
Ow.
So
double whatever you just got.
yeah, whatever you just took, Mira, which was what, 71 points of fire damage?
64.
64. So he just took 128 points of radiant damage
Wow.
and immediately turns to ash.
Ow.
And he like swirls in like a little tornado of ash. You watch as the ash cycles up in the air back in the direction of where those hundreds of other gates are currently opening by Avernus.
Wait, how
I'm
many
gonna
gates are
turn-
open?
Many.
There's hundreds of them are opening up off in the distance. Back when you guys initially made the encounter with that one creature, you saw them all coming. There's an army of Legion that's like forming out there on the in the peripheral.
Cool, cool.
This battle is just the ones that you can see. All right, yeah, that was. So you took 64. Are you still a water elemental?
Yep,
Okay.
I got 33 points. Let's go.
That will finish that one's turn. Those ones got taken out. That one went. That one went. That one went. So it is her turn. And she is in base with Abraxas. She's going to do that. Abraxas, give me a wisdom save, please.
Wait, who just went?
The
Whose
guy.
turn was it?
It's still
it was
my
the general.
There's the demons.
Yeah, it's still my turn.
Oh. I was trying to. Okay.
I was doing all the ancillary ones first, and then back to her.
I just want to know if I got my reactions back. Did we skip me? No, I did my portal thing, and we still haven't come back to me yet, right?
Correct.
Okay.
We're at the top of the third round. So,
A wisdom save?
Wisdom save, please.
I can't get any less than a 14 plus whatever Gork gives me, so 18. Does an 18 save?
It does not.
Okay.
Better roll good.
I, in fact, did. That's a 21.
DC was a 21. So you feel her attempt at dominating your will, similar to what happened to Gork.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be her action. As a bonus action, she is going to Hell Step.
Oh man!
And again, this is not a spell.
It's not. It is a special ability that she has. She's going to Hell Step over to Keen. And she is going to...
I'm going to cry out coward at her.
Ooh.
Yeah, but she saw the book.
Okay.
And she's desperate. She's scared now. She wants that book. She's got to finish. Oh, but she can't use this. If she uses this, she'll be so much weaker. So action dominate will failed for her. So Braxis is not dominated. She bonus action Hell Stepped. No, she can't do it yet. She's not. Oh, fuck. Will she do it, though?
The suspense. Oh my
know.
god.
It's killing me, too, because I don't know if she would do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll. No, she doesn't do it. Okay. She does not do it. That'll end her turn. Keen, you are up with Gork on deck.
Okay. Bonus action, disengage.
Okay.
Fly over to Frigette.
Yeah.
Open the backpack and slam the book in and close it.
That'll be your whole turn.
Yes,
Do
girl.
that.
My whole turn.
All right. So, I was wondering who was going to do this.
That's why I was like so bummed when Frigette left.
Oh, sorry. How am I supposed to know what you're trying to do?
I know. I didn't say
As
anything.
you open
I
up
didn't
the
want to
backpack,
like give it away to her.
Yeah, for sure.
and you go to slam the book into her backpack,
Mhm,
I
mhm.
do need an intelligence save because the book is now exposed to the box.
Okay.
You got
As a
this.
celestial,
basically-
right?
Yeah, it's basically a contest of wills.
26.
26?
Oh my god! Yes!
Holy shit.
Keen!
So, as you
That's
open
one
up
of
the
my,
backpack,
like-
you feel this
Efficiency.
overwhelming
Yes.
kind of like dread pour out of the backpack. You're going to take 18 points of psychic damage, halved to 9, just as you plunge the book in and you close the backpack. I'm really happy you made that save.
Oh,
And the book is now safely in Frigette's backpack. However, the creature in base with Frigette is going to take an attack of opportunity at you.
Oh, okay.
And that is going to be a 26.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's going to be 18 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Uncanny dodge.
Okay?
So 18.
Half.
Okay.
And you didn't use a reaction yet?
I have not used a reaction.
That's right. It
yet.
was your bonus action you used. Okay. Good to
Yeah.
know. Good to know. All right. That will finish your turn. King Gork, you are up.
Keen
You're
is
currently-
looking pretty ragged at this point.
What are you doing, Gork? You are up with Mira on
I'm
deck.
going to stand up for a start. If I were to try and climb up that wall right there and get back at her, how many feet?
Oh, I need to do a
A con save.
Concentration.
yeah
Yeah.
concentration. 16. I think
We're
that's
good.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'll say, give me an athletics check to pull this off, so you don't make any mistakes.
Natural 20 for 31.
So
Yes!
with that, your move and your bonus action.
Well, no. Up the
No?
other one. Up towards
Oh
the
yeah,
green.
up this one. So your move and your bonus action get you in base with her. So you still have your action.
I'm just screaming out, she's mine! She's mine!
Yes, Gorg.
She's all mine, and I will use my action. Actually, I'm just gonna use my the Dragon's Feast.
Okay.
Is that an action? Is that a free action? What is that?
Explain that one to me again. Which one is that?
It gives you the effects of a long rest.
Oh, the
That's an
bonus
action.
That's an
That-
action. Yeah,
That's an action.
I'll action do that because I'm
Okay.
hurt right now, y'all.
Wow. I can't believe you saved it this long.
I also still have it.
Well, I wanted to just use my lay on hands, but it's not. It may not be enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did want to keep it more though. I'm like a dirty little hoarder, like in Skyrim, who just hoards all the food so he can heal himself.
I'm gonna need these later.
Like I'm
And
never
then
gonna
you-
use. I'll never touch the health potions. I'll have like 20 of the big ones. I just want to. I'll just be like
Yeah.
chomping down on like
It's
a
so
1,000
true.
apples.
It's so
I have.
true.
I've eaten 16,000 wheels of cheese, but not used one potion.
Like why am I always so overburdened? And you look in the potion section, there's like 30,000 potions,
Yeah.
all like at a 0.1 pounds each. It's like, yeah. Anyways, yeah. So I'm finally gonna use that, and that will be it because I don't have a bonus action or anything.
So she's going, because she didn't encounter for Jet, she's over the haste effect.
Mhm.
She's going to use all 7 of her legendary actions,
God damn it!
and she's going to use Lover's Embrace with you, Gork.
Not again.
No, this is different.
Uh-oh.
She stares at you with adoration in her eyes. I need you to make an intelligence save, please.
This is where I needed that nat 20, y'all.
Yeah.
If I didn't heal, I'd literally be at 2 HP. I would be an easy takeout. Like now now y'all might be a little screwed. I'm trying, y'all. 19 plus 2, 21.
DC is a 20. So you only take half damage, and you will not take the aged effect from the embrace.
Uh-oh.
So you'll take half of 200 points of damage,
Amazing use to that. Wow.
Oh my god.
and instead of gaining the full amount of hit points from you, she only gains half of the half. So she gains 50 through the life tap, and you do not age 100 years.
Oh,
man.
I'm so dead. Orcs don't live that long.
Oh, I know. That was a very important save. That was the last big thing she had available for her legendary actions, but she needed those. She wanted the full. Basically, had you failed, you
She
would
would've
have
gotten
aged
all my
100
health?
years. She would have gotten 200 hit points, and you would have been down 200 hit points, and you would have been under the debilitating effect of being aged.
That's an understatement.
But
all
she
my
can
stats would be
only
like a
do
six.
that once per material existence. She cannot do it again.
I just like I would have loved it if you had done that to someone else and succeeded. And I just rebuked the violent on you immediately.
Oh my god!
That
Yeah.
would've
Well, she knows. She fears you, and she fears your Godslayer ability. So she's aware. She's aware of how tough this fight's getting. So that was her legendary action response to you. So Gork, that finishes your turn.
Yep.
Mira, you are up with Abraxas on deck. You are in your elemental form.
Okay. Since there's no bogeys around, she's gonna drop her water boy form,
Okay.
and she's gonna look at her friends. Are they looking rough? Are they looking haggard? From what she could see.
We've all
Keen
been
is
hurt
very
so far. Yeah,
Keen
Keen is
mentioned-
very, very hurt.
hurt.
I would say just through the length of the fight, the back and forth, you even watched Gork express one of his abilities, and you saw him come to full strength, only to be embraced by Glacius. And as she embraces him, his form withers, and he suffers more detriment and damage to the point where even Gork is looking like he might have gotten a little rough again.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds, and I'm going to do it at... One moment, please.
And what's the range?
It is 60 feet, and I could shoot... Oh, you do... Yeah, range 60 feet, 30 feet.
That would say that you'd have to be right there for it to work.
Yeah.
Excuse
and
me.
I'm gonna do it at 9th level.
Oh, snap.
What?
Yeah.
You have 9th level spells.
Yes.
Really?
I'm gonna cast it. Y'all heal 37 points.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Stay with me. And yeah.
As your move and your... How'd you get up there? That's kind of weird.
Spider-Man.
Well, we're not echoing me
There we
already.
Oh my god, I saw the promo for the Spider-Verse. It looks so good. Oh, by the way, popcorn, anybody? Would anyone like some popcorn?
You got it!
Like some popcorn.
No,
Nice.
I'm
My
so
brother got one.
Anyone like some popcorn?
On your important rolls, you can roll a massive d20.
right?
The top might fall off.
What else are you doing there, Mary? You still have your bonus action?
My bonus action. I can't do healing word of myself, so
You can still wild shape though as a bonus action, right?
it's true.
I could. Well, no, actually, because I turned into an elemental, it took 2 of my wild shape slots. So
Gotcha. So are you out of wild shape?
yeah, I'm out of wild shape. Unless I take a quick nap.
Hey guys, wake me up in about...
Yeah, give me like a minute. I can't really do anything. I can't do healing word of myself. Oh, I guess I'll hide somewhere safe where...
Put you under the overhang of the hut there to
Yeah.
get you out of line of sight. That'll finish your turn. Abraxas, you are up.
There's somebody on me?
There are 2 little spindly guys on you.
I thought I killed all of them.
No, that was over
These
here.
are different guys? Oh,
Yeah, these are different.
Oh, whoops. Plus 5. I'm sorry, guys. It was 37. So add that plus 5 to that.
Okay.
Won't say no to that.
Take it.
Okay. Okay. And
Okay,
so where is she?
She has shifted over and she's in base with Frigette, right? Or with Gork, sorry.
I'm with the other guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I would
And
say
who
everyone
else is that next
equally.
to her?
I would say everyone equally saw the Celeste form jam the book into Frigette's backpack of holding.
I mean,
Right.
I probably didn't. I was on the ground.
That's fair. Gork probably wouldn't have seen it.
Okay.
But you no longer see her holding the book.
Yeah.
Is that a connection he can make?
The question is my objective change?
It's
with that
about
realization?
time the king understands that books are no good. I mean, we wouldn't be in this mess if it wasn't for them gosh darn books.
Something like that.
So I am going to. Does it look like this lady is concentrating on anything? Has she cast anything that is out? And is she in control of anything? Is
It
what I'm
doesn't
saying.
feel like
All
it.
of the
Like,
magic that's happening away from us is it emanating from her?
no. Whatever started when she took possession of the book. Lack of possessing the book hasn't caused it to stop.
Okay.
So you get the feeling that her approach is two-phased. Her first approach was to open the gates of Avernus and let out Legion, which she's accomplished. That's happening. No matter what you do,
Got it.
potentially, from what you could tell, that is currently in the process of happening. Step 2 seemed to be she was shifting from her childlike memory into her power form with an attempt to try to anchor herself to the plane of existence of Exandria. Therefore, bring her material kingdoms into existence. That has been stopped because the book is no longer in her possession. And because she is no longer experiencing the memory of her child form, she is now starting over from scratch. And that's why she's desperate to get the book.
Right. And I'm going to hover in front of her, and I'm just going to be like, we're coming to the end now. Your role has been, unfortunately, closed. And I'm going to... does a 21 hit her?
In this form, it does not.
Okay.
In her child form, it would have. That was her AC in her child form.
Right. So I'm going to... So I guess I have to roll. Actually, time out. I'm going to... She has to roll a... DC 19 dexterity saving throw as a bonus action cast Dragon's Breath on myself at I want to say, where is it? At 6th level. And I'm going to spray her with ice breath.
As soon as she sees what you're doing, this is something she fears. And she's going to burn her second legendary resistance to avoid it.
So she still gets to half of 7d6, which is...
No,
20.
with legendary resistance, she takes no effect.
Does it just, so it's not just that she makes the save?
No.
It's not even about making the save. It's as if she shrugs the entire thing off. This is one of the few rare things that big bads get. It's called legendary resistance.
Okay.
And I'll tell you this one. She has one more left.
Right.
She has one more left. And she is getting desperate. She's getting dangerously desperate. And because you're staring at her, I would say she's got a very feral look on Frigette. Frigette is her next target. And because of your proximity and the sense of desperation you feel just kind of exuding off of her, whatever she's going to do, it's going to happen to Frigette.
I mean, that was my bonus action and my action.
Still have your move. Unless you have a feat or feature that doesn't require a bonus action or action.
Nope. That's it.
You want to move.
I'm going to interpose myself between her and Frigette.
Okay. They'll bring you alongside Frigette and Keen, still in her Celeste form. That'll trigger 2 attacks of opportunity from the 2 that you leave. Fuck, of course I roll a natural 20 on the useless guy. That'll be the only one that hits. For a whopping... Where did all my... There they are. For a whopping 8 points of slashing damage.
Yeah.
And then the guy you move past to get to Frigette will take his attack of opportunity.
No. I'm not going to Frigette. I'm getting
in between, right?
But I'm not leaving her.
Oh, you want to be like right here, like in between?
I'm still engaged with her, and I'm going to kind of pivot around.
Oh, I got you. Okay, so you only take the one attack of opportunity from those two.
Right.
Okay.
And how much was
Gotcha.
it? 8 damage, you said?
Yeah, 8 slashing damage as you leave base with the 2 little demon critters.
Got it.
Holy shit, this is getting down to the wire. All right. That finishes Abrax's turn. Takes us to the top of the 4th round. Who would like to roll the next D4?
I'll do it.
Yeah,
Who said I do it?
rolled the one.
I heard somebody.
3.
3?
Yeah.
One's already gone. 3?
Yeah.
See, I think that reveals another group. And oh, you know what? That's going to reveal the Hellhounds.
They have.
You watch as a pack of Hellhounds come through a gate that closes behind them. And that will bring them over to right there. It's as close as they can get during their turn. Yeah, you're up with Keen on deck.
Awesome. Okay. What would it cost? It would cost like what, an action or a bonus action to climb on to Keen?
I don't know. You're kind of a dope ass monk, so
I am a
I treat that a little bit differently sometimes.
So just like maybe my move then?
Plus, you're also small. You can be in the same.
I can
Yeah.
be in yours.
You know what? I'm fine with you using 10 feet of movement just to get up onto her shoulder.
Cool. I'm gonna use that at the end. Because I'm gonna swing at this guy in front of me.
All right.
So 21 to hit.
Besides, you crawling up on her shoulder probably makes Abraxas feel a little bit better. What'd you roll?
21 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
25 to hit.
That'll hit.
33 to hit.
All 3 will hit. Roll for damage. And he is vulnerable to radiant. So all your dice rolls are ×2.
Not all of them, just the additional.
Just the radiant ones.
So 37 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And this is what will be ×2. 18, so 36.
Okay. With that second shot, this form turns to ash, tornadoes up into the air, and arcs back towards the gates. Anything else you want to do?
I will bonus action healing word to Keen.
Cool.
So she's like,
Okay.
all right, let's go. Let's get out of here. Just give like a small shoulder massage. It's good. We're good. This is great.
Keep going. You got this. You got this.
Yeah. So that will be 9 points of
Thank you.
la heals. That will be all.
That'll be all.
Yes. Thank you for your time.
Killing me right now. Oh. All right, Gork, you got 4 attacks coming at you from the one remaining demon character.
Oh, bring it.
Holy shit, that's my best roll of the night.
Woo!
18 plus 10 is 28.
Yep.
23, 26, and 26.
3 hit.
Okay. Is like little piece of steel. Fast math. That is going to be a total of 41 points of slashing damage. The Hellhounds do not have a target. These two. This one is Frigette and Keen. Give me dex saves, please, as these two run into you and burst into explosions of fire.
27.
24.
Okay. Reaction evasion, you'll take no damage, or do you take the damage? Your choice.
No.
Yeah, evasion.
Evasion.
Okay. So take no damage. As
And
they kind of like fly over to you, slam into you, and explode into these like small fireballs. You feel the flames kind of course and start to lick around you, but the two of you kind of like do your like weird kind of like fantasy moves that you get to use because evasion seems to be for
Awesome.
immortals.
And it's not a reaction, it's just one of our abilities.
Really?
Yeah.
I've always
Evasion is just on a save.
Gotcha. Oh, that's right. That wasn't an attack. That was a save. You're right. I forgot about that. All
Uncanny
right.
dodges.
That's what I was thinking of.
Actually,
Uncanny,
yeah.
uncanny doge. All right. Let's see. This guy's still. Yeah, he's gonna do it. Gork, you get an attack of opportunity.
Hooray.
This guy goes leaping across the rooftops towards for Jet and Keen.
Cocked.
17.
17 will just barely hit. Go ahead and roll damage. And remember, it's just a normal attack.
Yeah, I'm looking for my dice.
I didn't want you to pour like 29,000 d8s into Smite.
Well, I mean, I could. 11 slashing. 12 radiant.
Doubled to 24.
And 3 more radiant for another 6,
Double
so
six,
30
so 30.
radiant.
As he goes running by you, Ash. You just reach out with your sword. It rakes across his chest, and it's a tornado of ash cycling up and over and back towards the gateway. Shit. Abraxas, do you have a reaction left? You do this round, right?
I do. I haven't used mine. Yeah.
The final countdown.
You watch as she begins to murmur a spell underneath her breath. And you hear a distinct arcane version of a word called annihilation.
Mhm.
Does Mayra see that?
No, you are hiding down below the house.
With my Arcana being a plus 15 now that I have unlocked this magical part of my mind, would I know that that's like a level ninth level spell or something high?
You would know that this could be her form for Meteor Swarm.
Is it a spell?
Mountain-sized asteroids that she is currently in the process of bringing down atop herself.
Is that a spell?
It is a
She's,
spell.
she's murmuring a spell.
I have Mage Slayer.
Huh?
Okay.
Wait,
Was
does
that
my
like-
attack of opportunity, is that a reaction?
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shit, you burned it.
Mage Slayer, basically, I can do the same thing whenever one casts a spell.
So you're asking me if I want to counterspell this.
That's what I'm asking.
Yes.
At what level?
I just want to read something.
No, I would not like to counterspell that. I would just like to sit here and read. Okay.
I would like to do something else that's very sneaky. Ruin your day.
Oh, he already did that with
Level
haste.
spell
That was
slot.
amazing.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Spell slot. That's what I was gonna do to Gork.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been cool.
He'd have
Yeah.
been so angry.
That would've-
Yeah.
But who would have thought that Jet was going to roll 2 natural 20s like right out of the bat?
That was amazing.
That was insane.
If you had just rolled slightly better on those damage rolls, go passing through hell would have knocked me unconscious. I was at 2 HP.
Were you really?
Oh,
Two HP.
Snap! That is insane.
A slightly better roll from any attack before than would have done me in.
Yeah, because your soul would have been sucked down into hell.
Yep.
Oh no.
So this is a high risk, high reward situation, but I have two options. And as she starts casting the spell, I'm going to do a more thematic choice, and I'm going to cast Temporal Shunt. So this is the chronergy thing of one reaction taken when a creature you can see makes an attack roll or starts to cast a spell.
Okay.
The targeting creature, which must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw, a DC 19. And I'm going to heighten this so they take it with disadvantage.
You're doing temporal shunt.
Yes. So it's a Wisdom saving throw.
This is going to be interesting.
Now, if you take the Wisdom saving throw, can you still do the legendary resistance? Because that puts you in a position to choose too.
No, this is something else. She cannot, because she's already started her incantation of Annihilation, she cannot do legendary resistance against your reaction. She wouldn't be able to.
Right.
But
it's not a
temporal
measure of my...
shunt triggers something else. You feel the blade in your hand grow warm. The surface of the blade begins to crystallize with ashen flame. As you pour temporal shunt, its ability, its thought, its focus, all around you, unending, the endings of every timeline begin to form. Every one that you've either seen or hope not to see, save one. The blade begins to ring harmonic in your hand. Waves of dissonant energy begin to wave out, destroying, crushing all the possible endings of this tale. Every single memory of every single attempt that has failed, except for one. Blade sings out. You watch as a ribbon of energy begins to form around Glacius. And as it forms, above her, two massive clawed hands descend down from above her. A horrific visage, unlike anything any you've ever seen, wearing a crown, a flaming crown. And you just hear a voice boom and echo. This is my world, not yours. And the hands go down. She looks up in fear and terror as the hands grasp her full body mass, begin to pull her upward as the hands, the visage, and everything begins to turn to ash. As you feel the psychic resonance, you're standing there looking at your temporal sword. Everything around you has gone still. Everything's inert but you. Everyone, you could see King staring up at Frigette. You could see Mira hunkered down underneath the hut down below, looking up. But as they all react, even Gork, as everybody reacts to this encounter, this one last bit of push, they move in microspaces. Their faces, their twitches, their eyes, their emotions playing out around you in hyper slow time. You are given the gift of the temporal storm. You could hear the world around you shudder with the sudden realization the end of all the timelines, including this one, is only 30 feet or only 5 feet from you. As you watch her visage glitch and shudder, you watch as the temporal blade bites into flesh, bone, and her form. Her eyes slowly go wide. She looks over at Gork. She looks over at you. And she just kind of whispers under her breath. Prophecies are a strange thing. You will die next to the Slayer of Gods. But it is the new God that will send you back. And you watch as flame tears appear in her eyes, so close to the end, feeling the grip of the finality of her power fade. She turns slowly to ash. But as her cyclonic effect of her ash cloud cycles up, it does not course back towards the gates. It ever expands, ever rises. But as the ash falls across the sword, there's brief sparks. Just these moments of sparks across the sword. The storm of the gates opening continues. Things remain slow around you. The feeling that so much death, but the feeling that you've done it. The feeling that finally the 9 books can be put back where they need to go. The Citadel put back in its resting place within the Astral Sea. On the roof beside Gork, an orb appears. It begins to slow down. And as its temporal visage fades, the form of Keothi steps out of the orb and onto the roof. You watch, clutched in her left hand, she has the book, the last of the true 9, the one that will complete the set. And her eyes shift over to where Furjet and Keen are, down into the shadows where Mira is, over to Gork, over to you, and she just smiles. Well, there's really only one final step, Abraxas. Catch. And she tosses the book towards you. And as she tosses it to you, you catch the book mid-air. I knew I was right. I knew I was right. Abraxas. You and your friends must get back to the Citadel. Place the books. Us and ours will do what we can to give you time. Time is not on your side, Abraxas. And you hear horns begin to blare. And you watch as Zorhashian skyships begin to come into the edge of the horizon. You could see massive swarms of the Yeti tribes marching in unison across the Great Plains towards the Hellish Gates. The Dwendalian Empire is here. The Menagerie Coast is here. All those forces gathered, squabbling, unsure what to do, back at the Citadel, have rallied to this point to stem the unending tide of Legion, while you and yours go and set the Citadel back in the Astral Sea and conclude this calamity once and for all. Down below, Mira, as all of you feel time reorient, as all of you feel the space around you begin to normalize, you look around and all of this scenery becomes apparent to you. Everything around you, the mass force that is making its way here, the great cataclysmic storm off in the distance as Legion begins to clash with the edges of all the forces arrayed, including those from the Valley of the Grey. Everything you've built, all the promises, the Sky Elf ships are here. Everything that you and yours have touched and convinced that this threat was real. And as the five of you look at each other, look over at the entrance of the temple, and out staggers the harried form of Alora and Kima. She pulls a wand out of her pocket and begins to stitch a gate. She looks across the opening at the five of you. Well, let's finish this. As the gate stitches open, the radiant energy pouring from it. You watch as Kima steps through first, looking at you and her. Hurry. As she plunges through the gate. Keothi, looking from her spot up on the roof. You may not understand now all of the things that you faced. But this is the culmination of everything that everyone else has failed at. But this one time, Abraxas, is the last time. It either works or it doesn't work. Take the box and the books and your friends. Get back to the Citadel. Place them where they need to go, but I do not know the ritual, Abraxas. I do not know how it's done. I only know that they must all be placed in their hands. And then the ritual concluded.
Everyone else can see this?
Everyone.
Yeah. I'm going to just look at everyone and just kind of be like, where Frigette is, we have to store this book.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to go now.
Okay.
One by one, staggering in the direction of the stitched gate. You feel the weight of this great fight that's about to happen here. Who's the first one to go through the gate?
I'll
I
go.
mean,
He watches for Jet steps through the portal.
Oh, I'll
That
take her
Aurora-
if she wants to be first, because she's on my shoulder.
Keen, you walk through with her. The two of you stepping through the portal gate.
I will go next.
Ladies first.
I can't go through. I have to hold the gate open. Oh, wait, you're talking... I'm sorry, I didn't get the joke.
I'll turn back to look at Keothi. You have helped as much as you've hurt us. But I guess this time is yours. You would know. And I just kind of like back into the thing.
You back through it.
I would like to turn to Keothi. I still don't know if I should trust you or not.
Gork, I thought the same thing when I hired you.
I just kind of nod towards the fight. Are my tribe's people out there as well?
The world is out there, Gork. They all know the price they're about to pay. This is the price of giving you and yours time. Whether or not all threats are revealed yet, I'm not sure. I'm still not entirely sure how much time you even have once you get back to the Citadel, Gork. The price could yet be even higher.
So the books are not yet safe, even though they have already been sent back.
This is the furthest in time I've been, Gork. I've never seen any of the other outcomes. This is the only one. Here, I gather the forces, and we do what we can to give you time.
Do they really need me for this ritual? I'd rather be out there with them.
Her head tilts and looks at you with genuine empathy.
I cannot send my people just to die.
And that's when you notice around you, as Alora is screaming at you to get through the portal, dozens and dozens of your ancestors, the millennia of your bloodline, and then in unison they speak at you in Grumash's voice. You have brought your people to the finest battle they could ever attain to. You have given them a home, a city, a purpose of war. It is not for the orc to care for which war we fight for. But you have changed that, Gork. Your friends and family need you. There is still but one threat I feel that remains. And all the ancestors in unison turn, and they scream a great battle cry as they float off into the distance. You see, Gork, it's the little steps that change the ripples into tidal waves. This is a time of remaking the world. This world has lived with the belief that calamity has already happened. And it has not. It is finished and is finishing today, Gork. Alora now screaming frantically as she's now about to step through the portal is slowly stitching as its timing begins to fade.
I'll step through.
All of you stand in front of a vacant, floating citadel. Gateways in front of you, arches. No sign of anybody at all. Just the open doors of the academy, the old library. As you stand there, a familiar form lands behind you. The sapphire dragon. Welcome home. Now what do we do? And that's where we're going to end tonight. I wasn't sure if Gork was going to go through.
Nah, I kind of regret.
I wasn't sure. I was like, ugh. So guess what, folks? Guess what next Sunday is?
Level 20.
Oh,
The finale.
The finale, babies.
finale.
The
Oh,
finale. Session 62. Almost 2 years in the making.
Jesus.
And I want to give everybody a little treat because I've decided you're going to need it. Because the final bit of this is going to be a real mind fuck. And I think you're going to need all that you can get.
Awesome.
Welcome to level 20, folks.
Yes.
Whoa.
Go ahead and put yourselves
He's insane.
at level 20 for the next event, which will be this Sunday. Sunday,
Wow,
Sunday, Sunday.
You know,
And we will be meeting at 6:30, like between 6:30 6:40. So we can
Okay.
spend a little time together and kind of go over what this final thing's going to be. And then kick off the finale.
I'm kind of sad.
I'm super sad.
It's going to be interesting. This was, you are on my fourth ending that I wrote. So it'll be
Oh, my
interesting to
goodness.
see how you deal with the Citadel.
Is
It'll
it
be
a good
very
ending?
interesting. It, per our conversations, it is a good ending,
Hmm.
but it'll have a price. It'll definitely have a price.
Jesus.
Okay. Wow.
Everybody. All right, everyone. You guys go ahead and linger for a moment. Everyone else, thank you so much for coming
Thank
out.
you.
Couch Couch, thank you so much for the raid. We love you as always. Any of you ever get a chance, go check out Grouch Couch. They are the most hysterical stoner DM folks, D&D folks I've ever watched. Their special effects they use are so much fun. You really need to go and check them out. They're a lot of fun. So everyone, be safe, be kind. Don't forget to play a game. It's good for you. We will see you next Sunday, around 6:45-ish, depending on if there's not too many waterworks. This has been a very long 2 years for some of us, so we're saying goodbye to some very special characters. We will be back in 2 or 3 weeks afterwards, though, when we possibly come back with our new campaign and start world building and start doing all that fun stuff together. So we're gonna have a short break at the finale. And the finale for you guys is gonna be mostly about choices, and we'll see where these choices take us. So with that in mind, everyone, thank you so much. We will see you next Sunday. Stay safe. Bye, everybody.